Well, we're joined here by Tkoboi. How are you today?
Yay, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Yep, I'm doing great as well. Now, your new song is called Breathe. How would you
Yes.
describe that song?
Oh man, especially in this time,
Yeah.
like sometimes it's so hard to just, have our day to day, like people losing family members and losing jobs and just sometimes you got to sit back and breathe and just, allow God to make some moves for you.
Oh, yeah, that's so true. Do you think this is definitely a song that we need right now, 2 years into a pandemic?
Oh, without a doubt, my friend.
Yeah. And also, I see on the music video, it's got all sorts of different people in it, really, hasn't it? That I guess we can all relate to at
Absolutely.
least one of them.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. That was the goal to see like all sorts of different perspectives
Yeah.
and to know that we all going through something, big or small.
Yeah. And actually, on the video as well, I guess it's probably you and one other person playing music on a balcony in the middle of a city, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That was actually my dad.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it was the drop of Milan. So that was behind us.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, yeah. So, where did the inspiration for the song actually come from? Was it the pandemic, or is that maybe a little bit of a coincidence?
Man, it's crazy. It's all the pandemic as well.
Yeah.
I was working in a hospital setting, and man, this lady, for one, she kind of like passed out in my arms for a minute, and I was asking the nurse like, "Hey, is she there?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, she's just resting." And when she got up, she was just like, we gotta go." So I got her back to her room, and she was just like, "Breathe, breathe." At the moment, I already had the song made. And I said, I got a song for you. And she was just so excited to hear it. She's like, where can I get this? I was like, it's in the progress of coming out right now. So I kept in touch with her. I sent her the video link and everything. She's so happy. The actual song, I ended up losing my sister back in November of 2019. And with all this pandemic and everything going on, it was just like, okay, no matter how hard it is, we're going to breathe. We're going to just kind of, collect ourselves and just, I'm very faithful man. So I was like, God's gonna work in my life and just let him do his thing.
Yeah, that's so important because breathing can help relieve stress. And it sounds a bit silly, but sometimes we forget to breathe.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And how would you describe the musical style of it as well?
Well, this I kind of took from my dad's roots. Like he's more of a jazz musician and I like the fact that it was like really mellow and chill. So I was like, I'm gonna add some of my flavor, which is hip hop and R&B into that and just kind of make something that everybody can enjoy, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And have you recorded this during the pandemic? I take it you have, right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so how's that been for you?
Man, it's been tough,
Yeah.
but I just kind of was like, we're gonna go ahead and push,
Mm.
and no matter what happens, hey, let's just let it go, let God work, and we're gonna make some lives better, hopefully.
Mm.
As tough as it may be, just know that we're here for each other.
Yeah. And you actually produced your first album yourself. Is that this album or was that one before that?
No, it's actually the one before that.
Oh.
It was called So Thankful, and it was just everybody was showing me so much love and gratitude. They're like, "Oh my gosh, you're so great," and I'm just like, I'm very humble. I'm just like, I appreciate it. There's more to come.
Mm.
I'm very thankful for all the love and support, and it kind of entailed like almost the same message Breathe was sending,
Yeah.
but the song kind of stated like the main song So Thankful for the album was stating storm clouds and rain may be in our way, but we're so thankful for sunny days. It was
Yeah.
like we go through those storms and yeah.
Yeah. And was that album during the pandemic as well or before?
That was
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah. So you were actually already producing yourself before the pandemic. You were ahead of the trend because most
Yes.
musicians now have sort of became producers during lockdown because they've had to produce themselves.
Exactly, absolutely. I've been kind of producing my own music since like, oh, good gracious, probably 2016, 2017.
Wow. Yeah.
And like full on production. And now I'm pushing more than ever. I think I kind of fell into my pocket and I have that deliverance that I think everybody could enjoy. So
Yeah. And would you say that you're quite a good producer? You know, it'd probably be kind of pointless to go and hire somebody else.
yeah, you know what? I'm at that point. I talked to some actually producers in Hollywood and stuff, went down there. They want me to produce for them. So it was like,
Yeah.
okay, I think I'm on the right track.
Yeah, that's true. Because, you know, if the music you're making fails or whatever, you've got producing to fall back on, which is still quite fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I don't think it's gonna fail for the record.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And what actually got you into music in the first place back in the day?
Man, it would have to be my dad.
Mm.
Like just listening to all the jazz, like he'd just like play the guitar, and I'd end up knocking out because I was so small. But
Yeah.
he'd play the guitar, he'd rock out, or just like smooth or blues. He's so versatile in everything he does. And he actually came out with a book, I'm My Mother's Child, and all of these accomplishments that he accomplished kind of pushed me to accomplish a lot more in my life as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. And was there a point where you had a big break, or is it sort of just as an independent artist, you don't really have a break? I suppose it's just whenever you decide to release something and that's it, sort of.
You know what's crazy? I've had a lot of record deals. Atlantic, Sony, Warner Brother.
Wow.
They've all
Big
kind of like
names.
sent, yeah, they've all sent me record deals, and I'm just kind of at the point where okay, I can do what they're kind of helping me do. I just need the promotion, the management, and just kind of like get me placements for like different venues and stuff. That's my three main goals.
Yeah. So have you accepted any of them then?
I have not at the moment.
That's interesting. Do you think that you will eventually, or do you sort of like the freedom maybe of being independent?
I do enjoy the freedom of being independent, but I know what labels do provide.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for somebody to provide a decent deal for each of us, not like a 60, 70, 20 or 30, you know?
Yeah, that's true. And when you're not making music as well, do you do anything else in your spare time that's fun?
Oh man, I do all sorts of crazy stuff. I enjoy sports for one thing.
Oh yeah.
That's my main thing. I like gaming. It's a big gaming community right now. I just enjoy so many different like avenues.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fun. And in terms of future works, have you got any more singles coming out on this current album, Timeless, and maybe even songs after that?
Absolutely. Timeless itself, that song will be dropping. I can't really announce when that's coming out, but it entailed when you listen to like Average White Band, Earth, Wind and Fire, or Led Zeppelin, all these other artists and stuff, like they are timeless music.
Yeah.
So there's so many I didn't mention, but I'm just saying, like, when you're listening to them, okay, they have their sound and everybody loves to like vibe with these people and stuff. And so I was like, you know what, it's time to make timeless music. I made a lot of hip hop stuff, some good R&B music, but it's the timeless stuff that lasts forever. And I'm trying to make an impact in that direction.
Yeah, that's so true. It's an interesting idea having a album called Timeless. And actually,
Absolutely.
the current song Breathe is timeless because although we're living in difficult times and it's particularly relevant right now, I think to an extent, we've always been living in difficult times in a way, haven't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, where are we able to check out all the music that you have released so far? And in particular, the latest song, Breathe.
The latest song, Breathe, is on all platforms, every single one: Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, Apple, everything, you name it. All my other stuff as well. I think So Thankful album is on every single platform. Some of my latest mixtape stuff, however, would be on YouTube. You can check it out there. Also, I have my own website, which is tkoboi.com, where you can put your email in and join the fan list, and you'll be updated on when shows are happening, new merch coming out, and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. I can't wait to show you guys.
Great. Well, thanks very much for dropping by today. It's been great to have you on.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.